Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever video. I am DI and I will be showing you how to get all the wet floor sign bots in fnaf Security Breach Ruin. Now there are going to be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't completed the game and if you intend to, please stop watching the video unless you need help. So, without further ado, let's go right into the game. Now, what we're going to want to do is to start in Chapter 2. Because this is where we get the mask. Right?
I better find a way out before it comes back.
So what we're going to want to do is go right through here. And start crawling. There's Monty entering this area. And now we're gonna encounter Maskbot, which is basically gonna give us the Vanny mask from Help Wanted.
Take a mask. Take a mask. Thank you. Please enjoy.
And I'll skip till we've done with all the setup and everything, until we get to the actual bot that we need, okay? Alright, see you then. Now our first map bot is right here, so what you want to do is have the mask on, of course, and deactivate it. So this will be our first map bot.
I swear that doorway was blocked.
Now, of course, there are going to be a few more, but don't worry about it. I will see you at the next map bot. Right, now we are coming to our second map bot, which is right here. So put on the mask and deactivate it, and I will see you at the third map bot. Now we are on our two other map bots, our third and fourth. Now they're really close together. It's literally after you do your second node. So now you deactivate them and it'll all be fine. So now I'll take off the mask and I will see you at our fifth. Right, so now here is our fifth little mob bot.
And now I'm in Superstar Daycare? No way this is real.
And now I will see you at the sixth. Right, so after you have done the second generator in the Sun Auditorium, you're going to want to go to the exit and you'll see the wet floor sign, and you want to deactivate the sixth wet floor sign. I will now see you at the seventh wet floor sign. Right, so now we are at our seventh, which is right here. It's fine, you can go there, but that's just a presence. So now I will see you at our eighth. Now our next wet floor sign is in the little room where the Balloon Boy World arcade game was. So all you need to do is deactivate our eighth. And now I will show you where our ninth wet floor sign is in just a minute. Right, so our next wet floor sign is hidden behind this crane contraption, as you can see there. So all you want to do is just do there, deactivate it, and now let's move on to the next. Right, so now we are in the spot where there is the other wet floor sign bot. So it is right here, and I'll see you with the next one. Here is another wet floor sign bot, which is through here, and he is right here. And so I will see you at the end of this little bit of a level. Right, so now I have finished this little part of the level. Now we are going into the little transition point to the next level. Now, if you look there, there's a door. That's where our next map bot is. So after I get off this little tram, I will quickly run over there. Now, of course, you can get to that spot over there, but there is nothing there. I have checked.
You did great. You're getting closer. How do you know? How are you doing any of this?
So, if you just go to the red door,
I gotta hide. Save me, Cassie, please.
see there's a map bot there. Come here, little map bot. Not map bot. Mop bot. Oh, I don't know. I miss map bot. Right, and now I will see you at the next one. Right, so now we are at the next wet floor bot. Wet floor bot. Right, so okay. Now we have deactivated the wet floor bot, so now I'll see you at the next one. Right, so now we have done the Chica chase scene. And now we go through Carl the Cupcake's mouth and now go to the wet floor sign, which is right here in the bathroom. Located next to the bin, which is a node. So I will now see you at the next little wet floor sign bot. See you then. Now our next wet floor sign bot is right here after we've done that little puzzle. And we can easily deactivate it now. And now I will see you on to the next one. Now our next wet floor sign is under this purple waterfall with all these coming out of the ceiling. And it's right here, and that's all we need to do. To my knowledge, that's the only one in this zone. I could be wrong, in which case I'll double back and show you where that other one is. So, now we just need to solve the puzzle, and I will see you after we find the next one. Now our next wet floor sign is after this moment, where we spy on Roxy and feel remorse for her.
Poor Roxy.
Now there are quite a few wet floor signs in this area. To the right, there are 4 in this area, I believe, if my memory serves me correct. So we will quickly get through this bit. Quickly. By quickly, I mean quickly, Gregory, please. 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 I get it, Gregory. You want to be safe. Oh, come on. Don't come in. So here is our next wet floor sign bot, who we of course deactivate. And there are no others in this area. So now you want to get through this, and I will see you at the next 2 wet floor signs. Right, so now we are coming up against to our 2 other wet floor sign bots, which are over there, as you can see. So get these first instead of going to the scissors, because that would be the best procedure you should do. Put the mask on. Activate them. And take it off immediately. Because when you take the mask off, it resets the counter for when the entity's going to respawn. At least that's how I believe it works. So right, now we've done that. So now we run over to the scissors, and I will show you where the last wet floor sign bot is in just a minute. So our last wet floor sign bot is in the male bathroom after we've completed the little puzzle there and go through the Roxanne Wolf statue, right? It's right here. And that is the last one of this thing. So now we can go over here and deactivate the last node. Now be careful here, because Chica does like to prance around. So just stay over here until she goes. Make sure to avoid. See, she's gone in there now. So you can take the mask off, because now she has deactivated herself, which is all fine. So now I'll see you at the next wet floor sign bot. Ta-ta for now. So our next wet floor sign is here, where all the office stuff is. There's also a nice green parcel there if you ever wanted it. So that's deactivated. So now I will see you with the next one. Our next wet floor sign bot is right here, which you can easily deactivate now. After doing all of Roxanne Wolf's stuff, I suppose. No, you just need to make your way through here and avoid the little accident-prone golf cart, and that's it for this section. I'll see you in the next one.
What happened
Our
here?
next map bot is right here, so you just put on the mask, of course, and deactivate it there.
I really think I need to go get help or call the police.
So I'll see you in the next little mop bot area. Alright, see you then. Now our next mop bot is here. I mean wet floor sign bot. I keep on saying mop bot for some reason. Or, you know, any other bots. But you know, is what you use. So now you come over here. There's a mop bot. That's the wet floor sign bot I was on about. But this is our way to Bonnie Bowles, which there still are some wet floor signs around, which I will show you promptly now, hopefully, if my audio or video hasn't corrupted. This is an empty room, of course. For some reason, I don't know why it's an empty room, but it is. Nope. Of course, never go there because we'll probably get PTSD from fnaf Help Wanted. Ugh, those are nightmare fuel. Little clowns. And here's just a gift. Right, so there are none in this area, okay? I was just showing off the little areas here. So you can skip that area. So here's Bonnie Bowles. Now, when going there, you're probably thinking, okay, so I must have all the wet floor sign bots. No, you don't. You have most of them. However, some are still hidden away in this little area because this is the last time you'll ever be able to run around or do anything like that. Okay? So, what you're going to want to do is come out here, and I'm going to keep the video feed running just so that you can get a little detailed description of where they are. There's music men here, and also, you know, the little node thing. Now, you have all these things, so take the mask off because there's no wet floor sign bot here, per se. But there are still a few here. So, you're going to want to do is put the mask on, of course. You'll see that there's a green box, and you're probably thinking, huh, okay. As you can see right there, there's a wet floor sign bot right there, which I think is pretty useful. And deactivate the wet floor sign bot, and there is still others, but we can easily get that. There's forever and ever, and in this little box here is where one of the other ones. Alright? So I'm just going to skip to the part where you get to see the actual thing. Now you won't, there is the wet floor sign bot there, but you won't be able to get it because of the node. So all you have to do is disable the node, right there, and then you just have to get the wet floor sign bot. And yeah, Put the mask on. Put it there. And then there you go. Take the mask off. And then you can go into there. And hopefully that should be all of them. If not, I will show you them now. Alright, my mistake. There is another one. So I apologise. But we need to complete the puzzle first. So I'll do that first. Right, so now we have completed the puzzle, which you can tell because all the music, little drums are all knocked out the floor, unconscious. And so now, here's the final map, little wet floor sign bot. And now, I will see you at the Bonnie. Now here it is, the Bonnie Bowls thing. People have been wondering how to get to it. I've now shown you how all the little wet floor sign bot locations. All you have to do is just deactivate this one. It opens this and now we can go in and see the one, the only decommissioned Bonnie. With the green paint, oddly enough. So, as you know, if you actually take all of these offline, all the last little wet floor sign bots, it will actually change Bonnie's eye colour from normal, which is why, to powering him down. So, I hope this little tutorial has helped a lot of you out, and I will see you in the next video, I hope. Goodbye!